So listen, while I wait for wifey who's inside, but all of a sudden today I can't go in there um, while she get her massage. But whatever. Plane's been just going crazy over here. Can't sleep at night because they have at least a good 3, 4 of them go by. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this story. What made me know God is real, right? And that when you hear Him, you need to listen. So let me tell you what happened to me. And I knew God spoke to me. I know He did. And so my job before I moved to Tampa, I was a front desk receptionist. So while I was a front desk receptionist, met different type of people, worked with different type of people, whatever. Um, the management was great. Management was great. The team that I met there, they was great. And from them changing management, they ended up changing management. I think that was my last year there. Management went over to Spanish lady. No, the first one was Spanish. My first manager was Spanish, and then the next manager that came, the new management was Spanish too, whatever. So there was an incident that happened because she ended up hiring this girl to work there too. And the girl thought she was finna come. It was a Spanish girl too. She thought she was finna come run some shit, whatever. Nah, that wasn't gonna happen. So I've been at this job for years. I never had an issue at this job, and all of a sudden, shit don't change. The reason shit changed is because now she feels she privileged. Now, if I go to work, if I start at 3, I need to be there before 3, a little before 3, just so I can, switch over, get the information that I need. I mean, that's just how a job goes. And then again, respect too. So she started coming in at 3 o'clock. No, let me go back to, say for instance, your time is 3 to 11, and you start at 3, so you just come in a little bit earlier. You don't come in at 3, and that's when you need to get dressed from work. What? How you start at 3 and you get here at 3 and now you want to get dressed for work? No. So, so this is what this new girl used to do. Now, come to find out, that was the new manager, Peoples. She knew her, so she put her on. All right, cool. I ain't got no issue with that. It is what it is. But that hoe was starting. She was starting to get out of control. So I stopped her one day and I said, listen, if you come in at 3, I'm going to need you to be here at 3, and I get here at 3. And that's when you change it. I got stuff to do too. I got a family. I got kids. No. So I had to check her one good time. She tried it the second time. She did try again. And I said, before I can even open my mouth, she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize, Fanny. I was in a rush today. After that, she ain't never do it no more. That's not how you conduct business. That's not how these people job go. If my shift was 7 to 3 at that time. If my shift is 7 to 3, I would want the person, cause shit, the midnight person just been there from fucking 12 to 8, 3 to 11. The midnight person was there from 3 to 11. So I know this bitch is tired, because bitch, if I work that shift, I will be tired too. So worked the she's supposed to relieve me at 3, and this shit was doing that shit. I wasn't even having it. So this is what made me move to, because that incident happened where I end up having to check her or whatever. And I guess she told her peoples and her peoples ain't like it. I don't care which was the manager. So, bitch, because this is not how things work. So, I, got to, what happened one day? They was doing a schedule change. All of a sudden, there's a schedule change. So, when the schedule come to change, now they put me some crazy schedule pretty much to accommodate this girl. This girl that just showed up, they done flipped my schedule just to accommodate her. Excuse the fuck out of me. Is this, I've been working here 7 years. Out of the whole 7 years, this ain't never happened. This ain't never happened. If you want to take a shift, or you want to take a PTO day, you request that. Whatever. So she started working at another job, so they done flipped the whole schedule because she started working at another job. Or she needed more time or what. So they pretty much put my schedule upside down. But for me, in my head, I'm thinking these bitches trying to do some shit to get rid of me. Right? So I'm like, they trying to do something to get rid of me. So the first time it ain't work out, whatever. Was that the first time? No, they did. I guess it wasn't too bad for me, so I went with it. But then when I see they flipped it again, I was like, oh, nah, they trying it. Because they trying to get me out of here. This is exactly where my mind went. They trying to get me out of here, so now they finna flip it again. Or whatever. Okay, cool. So, the assistant manager, now my ex-supervisor got promoted. So now he's up there with the property manager. So now when he's with the property manager, now he big boss. Okay, cool. Everybody get a promotion. It ain't nothing. So he turns around and he come bring me a schedule at the desk. Oh, Fanny, this will be the new the new schedule or whatever. If you have any issues, let me know. Push the new schedule and walk the fuck off. I was like, what the hell? I was like, that's how we do this? That's not how it was done before. So I said, okay. He said, if there's any issue, I need to go see him. So I went to go, to speak to the property manager. Girl, I went to go see the property manager. I need to know what was up. So when I went in there, I was like, hey, I just walked right into the office and was like, I was just told if I had an issue, I needed to come and see you. And she was like, yes, is there an issue? I was like, yeah, there is a problem with the schedule change because I can't work this time. Why is it being changed again? And I'm faithful here. I'm loyal here. Like, why this schedule change like this? Like, so she was like, well, that's what the HOA requested to have it. How the HOA? That's all I needed to hear, because I know who the president of the HOA is. Let me go see him, because he's fond of me. He likes me, and we finna see what it be. So I left. I said, okay. I left. I went right to my desk. As I'm sitting at the desk, this man don't never come through the lobby. He normally, when he goes out through the back door, and he comes forward through, he comes in and out through the side first floor. He don't really come through the lobby. But that day, my God made him walk through that lobby. After I left out of them, I was like, they plotting some shit. I don't like how I'm being treated right now. I was like, when she said the HOA, that's all I need to hear. because now I'm gonna have a third party, because now at what I'm feeling is between you and the property manager and the assistant manager. Y'all got this hooked up. So I said, okay. I took it and I said, okay. And I just left. I went back to my desk. Let me tell you, because I felt that part was me pausing. Me walking back to my desk was me pondering. Me praying. Me praying that, Father God, give me the strength. Let me know. Give me the words. Let me know what to do at this moment. That was me praying. That's why I walked back to the desk and I was sitting there praying. I was praying so hard. I had probably 2 or 3 guests come by me. And that ain't even shook me. I just told them to sign in and go ahead. I wasn't even worried about nothing else no more. I was just, okay, go ahead. And as long as they signed in, at least I knew who was there. I didn't question them, nothing else. I was thinking so hard. And when that man walked through that door, I said, that's my sign. So I proceeded. My 4 P's. Boom! My 4 P's. Let me hear you. Listen, hear me. Hear me. That was my 4 P's. Pause, ponder, pray, and proceed. I saw this man come through the lobby, so I proceeded to call him. I say, well, Mr. blah, 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 can I speak to you for a second? He said, I'll give you 2. I said, okay. We both started laughing at the same time. Yeah, got him. So when he came to me, I started explaining, you know, I was told that the HOA committee is the one that's requesting the change. Next thing I know, boom, the assistant the assistant property manager comes out, the one that was ahead of me, the one that was my supervisor when I got there, and then I end up taking his place. So because I did get promoted too, I got promoted to the front desk supervisor. Cool. So when that happened, he said, he bust through the door and he say, is there a problem with? No, there's not a problem. I'm speaking to such and such. What is there a problem with you? So he was like, I see you showing him the schedule. Yeah, because you guys said that it was the HOA committee that requested this schedule change. So I wanted to confirm it. Right? So he was like, well, can we take this in the back? Oh, okay, we surely can. So I walked the fuck off. I walked around. I didn't have them. Hey, it was about to go down. It was about to go down. This is what I'm thinking in my head. This is about to go down, Petit. I walked right off. Ain't called nobody to come sit at the front desk. Ain't called nobody to nothing. I walked off. Petit. So when I walk off, we go to the back. Now, it's 4 of us, because how they wanted it to work out is for me to snap like that in front of them 2, because now it's 2 against 1, right? Then and at that moment, I would have had to defend myself. I would have had to defend myself. There's no party, and I'm an employee. Them 2 would have ganged up on me and they would have fired me. Right? So when I know that when he came through, I knew I had to have another person in the room, because them 2 was gonna try to gang up against me and say that I snapped whatever. I wanted to do my snapping in a way that, bitch, you not expecting this. You not expecting this. That's how I wanted to do my snapping. So I called her and we all went in the room. Bet. Cool. I got all y'all here. So let's get it. Let's get it, because you better prove it, because I got evidence against you and you got evidence against me, or whatever you say you got it. And what you say is the phone. We can use the phone up front. So that was never an issue. So, but can we do each other's hair behind the counter over here? can we know that there's a relationship between employees going on and not do nothing about it or not say nothing about it? Condone it to change everyone's schedule? Yeah, this is what's being known and this is what's being said around it, and this is what I have saw. Because, and if I'm lying, the cameras are right there. If that's what we're supposed to be doing here, or we're supposed to, you know, certain things, if that's what we're supposed to be doing, I mean, let me know. Girl, when I tell you I went off, because, you know, and to the point she's, she needs to get out my office. She needs to get okay, I'm gonna say what I gotta say at this moment, because I'm gonna get everything off my chest. Because bitch, if they fire me, they fire me. At this point, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I already prayed. Because God knew they was trying me. That was me asking for the forgiveness before I even come, and whatever's finna happen. I said, Father God, your daughter's about to snap. It's a wrap. And he said, okay, it's your time to shine. So when that happened, she had to put her arm on me. And she was like, she put her arm on me. She was like, oh, you need to leave. All I knew is I turned, I looked at her hand, I looked her in her eye. That bitch had done snatched her hand back so bad. Because I said, my God would have made me put this hole through the wall. Well, no, Fanny would have put this hole through the wall, but I'm covered at this moment. I'm covered. See, they just saw you put your hands on me. They just saw Jay just saw me put you on blast, and then there was another one, and the president is here, so bitch, it won't be y'all two to go back and explain nothing. That nigga gotta explain it too. What's up? Everybody gonna be in there doing some explaining, and I already thought about that shit, because that's exactly what happened when she said leave, bitch. I said everything I need to say on my chest. I put it all out there. I ain't even care no more. I put it all out there. I left there and went straight to the corporate. Y'all not finna play with me. Y'all not finna play with me. I went straight to corporate, because y'all doing some racist shit. Y'all trying to do whatever. I'm not in y'all business. I don't care what y'all doing. I got kids to feed. I got mouths to feed. I got kids to clothe. So I'm coming in here doing what I got. I ain't even friendly with none of y'all. I'm not friendly with none of y'all. Keep this professional. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend, because see, now you feel you was my supervisor. I know your tricks, dude. So now you get with her, and now whatever, leave me alone. Leave me out of it. Do what y'all want to do. Just make sure this stuff is correct. And I was trying to correct it, and y'all didn't want me to. Hey, that means y'all got your own little stuff y'all want to do. This is not my place anymore. So after that happened, I went to corporate, telling the dude what happened. But she had already hit him up. She had already called dude. And when she called him, he already knew the story, so he was basically just waiting on me to come in. When I went to him, I said my piece. All that man said was, I'm gonna need y'all to make it right. And he said, I'm gonna need y'all to make it right, because you've been there for long and she's the new property manager. If you want to have a team, you have to be able to come together. You've been there for a while, Fanny. You know that. I was like, what? He was like, since you came up here and she called, so now it got to another place, basically, and it might cause us to lose the contract. So we have to. Why? Because I took it to the man. That's why y'all wanted to change it. If I did not have that president in the president of the committee in that meeting, it wouldn't have went down like that. I looked at him, I said, okay. And I left his office. He was like, you guys gonna just have to apologize, whatever, so we can move forward. Okay. I wasn't worried no more. Left. He was like, just take the rest of the day off. We'll still pay you. you know, and just go. He was like, when's your next schedule? Tomorrow. Okay, we'll just go in there tomorrow, and we'll be there about this time, whatever, and we'll have a meeting. Okay, cool. So it was never in my mind that anything had said I'm finna get fired, cause in my mind I said if I get fired, we all get fired. We all gonna get fired. We all gonna lose this contract. It ain't gonna just be me because I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Man, they had that little meeting. Fake ass. Oh, I apologize. Her fake ass. Oh, I apologize. And okay. Her fake ass. Oh, I apologize. Shit. Whatever. And bitch, don't try me. Bitch, don't try me. I'm the wrong person. You did too much for me. So, baby came out of her massage. So I quickly went to go pick her up. But anywho, I think I stopped at the apologies. So she gave hers, I gave mine, whatever. I just felt all around it was fake, but of course everybody had to play nice. So since we had to play nice, it was pretty much, I guess, put in a file for them. I don't know, whatever, because the corporate came out. We had to pretty much, you know, do a little mediation, whatever, to see what we can do better to change, you know, her feeling, my feeling about what's going on, whatever. Hey, I was always good. Leave me alone. That's all I requested. Leave me alone. So that's when I know I heard God. I heard God. I knew He said that it's your time. Do what you got to do, but do it respectfully. Do it respectfully. Do not go overboard. Don't put this lady through this wall, Fanny. Don't put her through the wall, Fanny. Hold your composure, you know, and be respectful. I heard it. I heard all of it. And it was done just like that because I kept my job. I kept my job, but it would never be the same, right? Because you know this person feels some type of way. And deep down inside, I did too. Don't cross me, I won't cross you. This is where we was. It was a thin line. Thin line. Between getting fucked up and bitch, you gonna get fucked up type shit. So just stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. And we was good. Was good. But, you know, you don't want to work in an environment like that at the same time. So I said, let me leave. Let me leave. It's my time to leave. If they want to make this community whatever they want to make it, let them make it. I just don't want any parts. That's where it all ended. I can say 3 months later was New Year's. And that's when came, saw my baby. We did what we needed to do. Two weeks. No, I went back to work. I put in my 2 weeks notice. When I put my 2 weeks notice in, that's when they knew it was real. I just couldn't do that no more. I couldn't do it no more. It was too much. It was too much. But just want to end that story off as, you know, sometimes where when you know something is being wrongly done to you, you need to speak up. Yeah, speak up. Make your voice heard, but make it heard respectfully. You know, you don't want to cause anyone any harm in any shape or form. Just make sure it's done respectfully and use those 4 P's, man. Use those 4 P's. It taught, I knew about it before I knew about it, if that makes sense, right? Before I actually heard it, I put it in action, right? Because I already knew I needed to do this in order to get my mind right. You got to get your mind right before you make a decision, you make a move. You have to get your mind right. And that's where I was. I got my mind right before I snapped respectfully. I did. So I just had to make it known that you guys are doing something wrong here, and don't involve me in the midst of what if y'all doing wrong. I don't care that y'all doing it wrong. Y'all want to run it, run it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a single mother out here trying to do what I need to do for my kids. Do not ruin it for me. And when they tried to, I just let them know that I wasn't going for it. I just didn't go for it. But I didn't want to just be in that environment. The environment became sour. It became sour, and I just didn't want to have any involvement in it. But 4Ps, definitely use it. And this was just my story time. I just felt like getting that off my chest, because that was a time that I actually heard God and I listened because of what was going on to me, what was happening to me in that moment. And I took it and I called on him, and he came through.